the governor a time frame, maybe 14 days or 2 weeks, so that they can send the responses, so that it maybe in 7 days to go to the auditor, so that they send to the committee, because I think we've also excused someone else before.
I might consider the last request, but the first one, the basis, the governor is a chief executive officer. Anybody else called accounting officer in statute accounts to the governor, because you're described as chief executive officer in the constitution. And that is, we have had a governor coming here asking us, why must I respond to procurement issues? You are wasting my time. And I think that's a kind of governor who should be impeached for idiocy and for not looking at the constitution and statute. So even where your people have failed you in putting together the papers, if you are to be taken to the dock, it will be the CEO alongside the chief officer or the reporting guy who failed. So I think let's not encourage the governor to feel that he can pass the buck to others. He takes that responsibility. Senator Lekina, then Professor will give us a way forward.
Chair, I have a big issue with what the governor has just stated when he talks about responses to the management letter. The law does not envision a situation where you take 2 years to respond to management queries. In fact, when you look at the Public Audit Act, Section 31(4), it gives you exactly 14 days to be able to respond to the issues raised by the auditors and give the way forward in terms of remedial action. So really, it is not your people who have failed, it is you, the governor of Kisii, who has failed. And if you notice, you did not absorb over 1.2 billion shillings during that year. The same year, you had over 1.24 billion shillings in unpaid debt. So what are you telling us? You cannot bring documents because you did not put them together? Or is it because you just did not want to work on that year? So really, Chair, I don't know how you're going to excuse this total disregard of the rule of law and what do you call it, laziness, or what is the word to use? Because how am I going to sit here and look at 2017, 2018, yet a lot of problems started from 2016, 2017. I think you have to find a way to reprimand the governor for failing to submit those documents when they're required.
Leader of Kisii delegation in the Senate.
Chair, I think when there is a gap in the books of accounts, obviously it presents some difficulties. But I will suggest to this committee, since we are dealing with 2017-2018, and we were requiring written submissions for the other ensuing years of audit, 2015-16, 16-17, I was going to suggest that in your ruling that we require the governor of Kisii County to present those reports of the past years, because they have a direct relevance to the current audit report which is before us, 2017-2018, so that we go ahead and prosecute the events which are here before us while pending for the other 2 previous years, so that we can fill in the gaps. And when we go to write the report, we can then be able to draw out from these other previous years once they've been cleared by the auditor. It will be my humble submission at this stage, so that we don't waste so much time at this level of preliminaries, but we go to the substance of the whole thing, and then we are able to prosecute this matter accordingly.
In light of the submissions from my colleagues, I want to give directions as follows, that this committee